Hello. So I will tell you what I think about nose and sky wax. I'll give it a review, I'll point out the pros and cons and tell you what I would use it for. Wax is one of the materials that I'll always suggest that beginners start with just because it's so easy to use. It's essentially like using Play-Doh in that it's malleable, you take it out of the jar and then you can make whatever shapes that you want with it. I find that it's easier to work with it on harder surfaces so that you can use that harder surface to kind of blend out the edges and apply a little bit more pressure. There's a bunch of different names and kinds of waxes, my favorite being Ben Nye Nose and Scar Wax. There's also Dermal Wax, Mortician's Wax, Nose Putty, Beeswax, and probably others. They all have slightly different properties in terms of like the firmness, pliability, etc. Wax isn't really used on TV or film because it's hard to get the wax to look 100% realistic with no visible edges and perfect detail. It's also quite fragile, so it will melt in heat because it is a wax. It stays soft and pliable, so if you have it on a piece of skin that moves a lot, like around your mouth or your neck area, it could kind of buckle and come off the skin. I've had that happen to me. If you accidentally touch it or like you have it on and you rub against something, it will just squish, it will be dented and probably ruin all of your detail and work, so it's hard to work with in that way. So to quickly go over the pros, it's an easy beginner material. It's really quick just to take it out, put some adhesive down, build up the shape and color it. It's relatively cheap and you can make a lot of things with it depending on what you put your mind to. The cons are how fragile it is, so it won't stand up to heat, it won't stand up to a lot of movement or being touched. It can be difficult at first to get really great edges and to get a lot of detail in there. I know I struggled a bit with blending out wax in the beginning. It took trying different tools and techniques to get it really smooth. So what I would personally use it for, I would only really use it now if it was something that was small and on a hard surface. Like if I were to do like a bullet hole in my head and I just needed it to be quick, like that would be a perfect application for wax. Or doing something quick for like a photo test to see how something works. I wouldn't use it for going out to like a party or like a con all day, and I definitely wouldn't use it on anything like a film set or a TV set where you need it to last for hours and hours, just because it probably won't. Now I'll show you a basic how to use wax to build up a bullet hole entry and exit wound in the leg. I'll also link here all of my tutorials that I have so far that use wax if you want to watch other applications of wax and just see what I've used it for so far. Alright, thanks for watching. I'll link the how to use tutorial here when it's up, and I'll link some other wax tutorials here as well and in the description box. If you haven't already subscribed, the link is right here, and I will see you guys soon. Bye!